Wait.
Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, Music City, USA, and home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt, who hope today they will hit all of the right notes. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks.
This Alabama again.
Taking on a team from
Oregon.
the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth.
At least they got me at home this time.
Again, Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
They're in the stadiums and still again.
The Ducks will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found.
Bruiser. Speed up.
Coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The offense lining up for a first down play.
Well done, man.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Single back formation, and they give it to it. And a
Oh, man, you gotta come use a tackle that, man. Don't let the computer do that for you.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Give to the running back. After 40, there he goes. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one it was going to be a physical game. Guys are going to have to be great at the point of attack and get off blocks and make tackles. They couldn't stop the offense from picking up that first down on that run play.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back.
Fucking penalties,
So the
man.
decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After the 5-yard step off, 1st and 15 for this offense. From the gun, the running back has it. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
Quarterback checking off. Johnson wants to throw it. He'll pull it down and run. At the 45 on his way. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. He'll go to the air on 3rd and short. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
The Commodores look to keep this drive humming. Movement here from the tight end. Looking for room. It's Alexander. Open space at the 25. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Fast motion from the offense. They'll give it to him again. Got enough space. He sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Vandy. Talk about an offense finding its rhythm early.
So nice to find the end zone early, get that confidence going. The defense is showing exactly what you'd expect them to do. Offense taking advantage. Great start for the offense.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. An 84-yard drive there. And what a way to finish it off with a 21-yard touchdown run. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. On first down, here comes this offense. He's looking to throw it. Pocket starts to collapse. Catch in the middle. It's Whittington.
Man, it's nice having a QB that is going to hang in there. You could tell, hanging in there, he knows he's going to get hit, right? If I'm going to get hit, I might as well make a completion. Great job hanging in there, throwing the football on target and getting the completion.
Now on second down. Defense looks as if it's coming. These DBs going to give a little cushion. To the air, it's Gabriel. Looking to scramble. He'll let one go down the right side.
Give me that pick, man, since they're throwing up that bullshit. Give me that pick, man.
They're scaring at third.
Yeah, I tell you what, a lot of times you roll your quarterback to the right or to the left, and in this case, the right. And you're trying to get him outside the pocket to buy him a little bit of time, get him off that spot, take some deep shots, and he missed, but it was a nice shot down the field.
Looking to throw for it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Johnson. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. And he's running in the open.
Should have been an interception earlier, man. Be hating that shit.
Found daylight. It was Katie bar the door, baby.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting
Prayer should have been picked
getting
off.
the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again.
Pick that off me, friend.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. If you like old-fashioned, grinded-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive just trying to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Johnson looking to throw. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Clock's running and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback extends the play. Turns it on in midfield. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. They'll immediately call timeout. And the Commodores will line it up on 1st and 10. Someone moved a little early and the offense will go backward. The officials offer the deal and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. After the setback, the offense gets set for a 1st and 15. Quarterback checking the play. He leaves it with his back. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on 1st down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Johnson wants to throw it. A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up, you keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. He'll take a deep shot here. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
They come to the line, facing third and long from the 25. He's looking to pass. They've got the screen set up. Got room at the 35. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit him with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag down on the play. Let's see what that's about.
Was it? Inside the box.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To throw, it's Gabriel. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Now adjusting. Slings it downfield. Fires and picked off. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half.
Ball and a half, okay. Play will be alright.
The Commodores will kick it off to start the second half. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think then if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive,
that weak ass shit.
Like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
He didn't get big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
They'll throw on third and short.
Low boy. Overthrow.
And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, you're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on third down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
I understand the desire to keep the ball, but going for it inside your own 40? On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on down.
You can see the friends. Another one out down the drain.
In the second half, in these ball games,
Got him running for his life.
don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back and bite you right in the eye.
Wide out in motion. Leaves it with the running back. Finds a crease at the 20. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down.
This offense all game long has been running really well, and I'm really impressed by how well they've recruited at the running back position. They've got some dynamic players coming into the game at different points, spelling each other, keeping each other fresh, and they're hurting this defense.
They'll ride the hot hand. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Going to the ground. Pulled down after picking up 5 to the 6-yard line.
I think you run that play on second down knowing it's going to make third down easy. You're not trying to hit a home run. You don't need the big play right now. Now you know third down, everything's on the table, everything's available, high success rate.
He'll sneak it. And the O will stay out there and go for it on 4th and inches. Surging forward on the sneak.
And 4th and inches, you know what's coming. You know they're going to run the quarterback sneak, but it's one of the hardest plays in football to stop. You got to find a way to dive from the defensive line spot and stop the feet of the quarterback, and they couldn't do it. And listen, they only needed inches. That's what makes it so difficult to stop.
They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here.
Here we go. Set. Husker, Husker. Opposite.
Quarterback sneak, trying to get a push.
But this situation in the game now with the lead, you know the offense is just going to try and run the football, bleed the clock, and ice this game.
Here we go.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Running back looking for the end zone to the left. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. At this point, the clock is like the 12th man on offense. I assume they'll keep it on the ground here.
I would think so, too, but I also want to get the score and end this game. Like, that touchdown puts me up by 2 possessions, ball game over.
We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a 1-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot.
Get myself some more room.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback's mistake pushes the ball back in the shadow of his own goalpost. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that lead grows even bigger. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. First down here for the offense. Takes the handoff. It's James. At the 35, he's loose. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. At after the big play to start. Now they are on the move at their own 45. Looking for a man. It's Gabriel. Got rid of it just in time.
Barely
Can't
looking
find
at
his
it.
man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for a man on second down. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On third down, he drops the throw. And the quarterback is snowed under.
Pretty nice of the defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field, and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front four to get the job done on third down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
It's incomplete, and they
Gang,
desperately needed to keep that drive going.
Damn,
and
man,
they
I've been
couldn't make
beating
the
these.
connection.
I've been beating these teams.
There are 4
Weak as
downs. This
hell.
game's pretty much over. They were going to have to go down in a 2-minute situation, put at least 7 up on the board. They couldn't get it done. Things just haven't gone
Alright,
their way.
Mitch.
It's been that type of day today. They're going to leave the stadium with a loss.
That's another one. So we did. Man. I just be quitting.
Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, Music City, USA, and home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt, who hope today they will hit all of the right notes. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on a team from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Cardinals will kick it off to get us underway. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Nice jump. offense set on first down. Quick handoff. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
Motion from the offense. They're getting this guy lathered up. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Johnson looking to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
And the Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. The give to the left side. At the 35, he's open. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Commodores racing to the line in the hurry-up. They've changed ends of the field, now facing 3rd down as they go back to work. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Quarterback moving. He's going to take off. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
It's really frustrating for a defense when you cover that first play and you knew it was going to be a pass, you cover everything short, but then the quarterback just makes something happen. I mean, just good luck trying to get him. That's why he plays QB. That's why he's so dynamic.
They have declared their intentions on this drive, keeping it on the ground. It's 1st and 10 again. Running to the left. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Wide receiver now comes in motion. The give to the back. Got some room made to the goal line. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Commodores.
Well, your opponent can't beat you if you don't give them the football. And they were able to possess it throughout the entire first quarter, and they finally cap it off with that impressive rushing touchdown.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He wants to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And this looks disastrous. Oh, down he goes. A huge loss on that play. Big first down sack for the defense. Brings up second down. Back to pass, it's Shuck. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that pass intercepted. Taking it the other way.
Y'all niggas is garbage. Greg Garbigio. They be making this shit easy for me. We already ranked 1, right? We're gonna get this out the way. Of course, Bubble Photo.
When you see that field of blue, you know it can be only one place in the world. Boise, Idaho, on the campus of Boise State and home to the fabled giant killers, the Boise State Broncos. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Broncos will kick it away to start us off. He'll call for the fair catch here. Looking for a productive play on first down. Wide receiver shows motion. Handoff to the single back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Using his legs, it's Alexander. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Wide receiver coming across in motion. The run to the left. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
First down,
Everybody
physicality
use their
in
tackles.
football games. Being able to run the
I don't
football,
want it.
create balance, and right here just choose up another 1st down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
They think there's room to run to the right here. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
This running back just doesn't go down easy. It's just difficult for defenses to get him on the ground. Not overly huge, but if I'm an offensive coordinator, I'm going to continue to find ways to feature him and just, you know what, let his talent do the rest.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. On the move. Just buried it. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
And the Commodores will snap it on 1st and 10. Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on first down. Quarterback will audible. Johnson wants to throw it. Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down.
They're trying to get the receiver on a drag route and working through all the bodies in traffic, but there's just too much happening. I don't think he saw the throw real well, and it falls incomplete.
Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Got his man quickly. Across the 25, he's got room. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown Doors. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They march 79 yards on the drive, and the final 41 yards covered by that touchdown strike. He'll bring it out. It's Genty. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Offense getting set for first down. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. Give to the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
The DBs will back off a bit. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And that one's going to be batted away incomplete, and we have played one. This is an opportunity to show your offense you believe in them. Their opening drive of the game, still in their own territory, going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop.
Praise you. Don't
quit.
quit.
Catch heat a lot nowadays, especially on social media. I expect him to catch a lot of heat. 4th down, long yardage situation on your own territory, and you want to go for it, and you fail, and you're surprised. You definitely shouldn't be surprised. Just don't check your mentions, gang.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Fast motion from the offense. Leaves it with the back. Smashes through. And he'll run across the side.
Yeah, go ahead. It's quit. Don't even matter at this point. Win or lose, we still win. Whooping these niggas. Okay. It's out of the way. There's just that's a new one. We can try some new shit now. That's why I be losing.
Nestled on the banks of the Hudson River, Michie Stadium. It will play host to some of the nation's finest today and another thrilling edition of Army football. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on the 24th ranked team in the land, the Army Black Knights. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
Yeah, I get the ball. I've gotten the ball every single game. I'm mad at it.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the
Again. Shit. Play both sides, nigga. Sure can. Let's see.
The offense set for a first down play. They'll try the run.
Oh,
Spins away from the defense. Still running at the 40. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. Wide out in motion. They'll leave it with him. And he's tackled at the line of scrimmage. The first play does nothing.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Johnson looking to throw. Coming after it. Going to try to get it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Down on the slant. Now everybody sort of settles into the game.
Yeah, you do have nerves. I mean, everybody does. Opening drive, that you watched film, and how good are they really? And you get that first down. You throw the quick timing slant. Now, everybody settle in. We're good. We got this.
Running it to the right. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
You want to get the crowd out of the game? Make it boring. Pound the football. Run the football right at them. It takes the juice away. It takes that sauce away. You don't get to those third down situations where they get absolutely bonkers, and it's hard for the quarterback to even think. Just run the football right at them.
The Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Got enough for the first down. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Vandy. What a quick start for this offense, putting up points on the first drive.
And that's got to feel good, Reese. You've been practicing all week. You've been practicing against the looks you were anticipating to see from this defense. You get those looks, you're able to come out, you run the ball, you throw the ball, and this offense right now is in a groove early.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Benson. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Offense working from the pistol. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quickly complete. Hard running there. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered now.
Wants to throw on third. Caught near the sticks. It's Reynolds. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Here comes the option. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. A little old school football riding the big fella, and a nice gain on that one.
Yeah, this guy's an athlete, too. He's not just a blocker. You can hand off the ball, and he can go find positive yards. Shows you right there.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. The Black Knights moving quickly to the line. They thought they could just run it on
one more time. Let's go.
This defense was there to make the stop. They told us they were going to be aggressive no matter where they were on the field. Didn't take long to prove it. Going for it on 4th down in their first drive. And the Black Knights have their offense in high gear.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now, a fresh set of downs.
And this option attack can lull you to sleep.
I think you should run.
Things they can do off of it, and you just got to play responsibility, and you got to get them on the ground and make tackles. And that was a good job limiting the damage on that play with a nice tackle.
After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Need that shit,
Look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. Dropping back, it's Daly.
Yeah.
3rd and long situation. We're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. So on their first drive of the game, they're going to roll the dice a little bit and go for it on 4th down in their own territory. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
Well, I knew the coach was confident in his offense. I did not know he was that confident this early in the game. 4th and long. I thought he'd just punt that one away and let his defense take the field. Interesting.
He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. The give to the tailback. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
These 3rd downs, man, they're critical down in distances. When you have mobile quarterbacks, it's just so great to know that, 1, they can get it throwing it for your offense, but 2, if it's not there, they can take off and scramble and generate big plays as well. This guy now, because of his athleticism, he's got the offense knocking on the door inside the opponent's 10-yard line.
A first down run in the red zone. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down to the 2. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. The distance is no problem, but this angle from the left can test you. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. And the Commodores will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Benson. Not the smartest move on that one. Out of bounds at the 9, and the field position is not good. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second.
Hit the afterburners, kid. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Off play action on first down. And they got him for the sack.
You have to imagine the game plan in the second half. Being down, I got to come out and throw the football successfully, but how about this offensive line? They don't do their job. They don't protect their guy, and the defense setting the tone right out the gate.
Just a solid stop by this sophomore. The Black Knights in the hurry-up. The option look. Now the toss. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
Yeah, and he calls his own number, tries to go get the first down, but he just couldn't get to it. Nice job by the defense, locking in, not letting him get that extra couple yards that he needed to get the big first down.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And it's picked off at the goal.
Love his head, fam.
And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Look, that interception is not the quarterback's fault. It's those dumb coaches for putting him in the game.
Putting him in that position in the first place, right? I'll tell you what, let's give the defenders some credit here. I think Reese, he just wanted the ball more. He did a great job in coverage, watching the QB, anticipating the receiver on his break. He went up, he plucked it.
Second down coming up. Looking to pass. It's Daly. Throws to the wideout. And the pass hits. Picked off. Got some room to run. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that off.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stem of the defensive line. They're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this running back.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical, they wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out
officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. The give to the single back. Breaks the tackle. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It is perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Benson. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this round.
Back to pass, it's Daly. Feeling some heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Pressure coming. Oh, he's going backwards, in trouble, and down he goes. A tremendous loss.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example.
He's going to fire deep. Incomplete on foot.
There's
Boulder, Colorado, one of the most picturesque locations in the world, let alone for college football, and you will see plenty of Buffaloes roaming here.
damn.
We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
I hope I get to kick the ball finally. Shit,
Commodores
this
will
shit.
get us started with the opening kickoff.
Damn. Twice. Oregon.
He'll bring it out. It's Horn. I know he thinks he can house every
Literally be beat these niggas with one running play. I'm actually passing the ball more these days. The streak gonna have to break at some point, though. Okay, that'll work. That in.
Just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First down for this offense. They move the tight end all over. Hand off from the shotgun. Open space at the 20.
We use a tackle that, son.
Wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a
We
first
use a
down.
tackle in that.
You know, they pride themselves on being physical at the point of attack, dominating at the line of scrimmage. Nice job there picking up the first down.
To the ground. He's got it again.
Damn, shitty angle.
At the 40, there he goes. Finally run out of
Shit's
bounds,
angle.
but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Man, I want to be a running back in this offense. When you take that handoff to the right, you see that blocking and all the holes open up. That's a good sight for a running back.
You've heard of read and react. I think the defense read it. They just didn't react very well. He's loose. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gets it out quickly. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll line up for a second down play. Off the play fake.
If you don't fucking take that away, man.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and three
Take that shit away.
falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to them and they forced the incompletion.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one.
Back 14. Set. Easton.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away.
And we jag. And they jag. Good D.
No good.
Good
That's
D.
right, guys, the score stays right where it is. Line gets set, first down. Motion from the offense. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Power football with the run. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Here's the give off the left side. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
They want to run it left here. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big gain now, but down the road, third, fourth quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Now he's looking to throw it. Skips away from pressure. He's going to run it. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
Quarterbacks have a hard job. They got to drop back and try to see the whole field and then see the rush coming to him. But you could tell he did a really good job scrambling outside the pocket, improvising, making a play with his feet, and then getting the first down.
And the Commodores are moving quickly down the field. Wide receiver now comes in motion. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Handoff to the lone back. At the 35, he's got room. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
First down to start the drive after the break. They'll put the tight end in motion. They're going to ride this running back. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Johnson wants to throw it. Extending the play. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. Commodores come to the line in the hurry up. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Unloads to the wideout.
You got to catch that. Barely dropped that.
Knock the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Quarterback checking off. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. On to attempt the try. the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They put together an 81-yard drive, and the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. He'll bring it out. It's Hunter. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a high level.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Gets it out fast. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way?
Give me that shit. Give me that. Give me that shit.
Looking for a man. It's Sanders. He's right on target. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And money down is where you see defenses really understand where the sticks are, play great pass defense, know what's coming, and get off the field.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. You want to talk about a decision that could blow up in your face, going for it inside your own 40. On 4th down, looking to pass. Throws to the wideout. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
He'll try the left side. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down marker.
1st and 10, they're down to the 25. Might as well give it to him again. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
Just a simple power play. Power football. Be strong, be big, be physical. Make it a 4th quarter game. Make them feel you. Keep them off balance.
Oh, not able to hold his water, and the offense will have it stepped off against them. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Five receivers across the formation. It's 2nd and 11. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Johnson looking to throw. He'll pull it down. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. curl it in from 38. And it's right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further. The Buffaloes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Coming out with it, it's Brown. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. And when your defense is performing like this, pitching a shutout, you want to find a way to reward them and help them out a little bit, David.
And I guess that's the upside for this offense. Their defense has been so good, but man, oh man, they've got to find something, Jesse, that they can hang their hat on, something they can do to move the football.
It just feels like at this point, they kick one more field goal and this is ball game because of how well their defense is playing. So I think offensively, just don't do anything stupid and give the game away.
Small game, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You've got to do a lot of this.
Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And now on second down for this offense. They'll give it to the back. Snowed under by the defense.
And as the game goes on, you're going to see this offense continue to use the RPO. That look was conducive to handing it off. The defense now is going to start putting more guys in the box to slow this running back down. And that's when the quarterback's going to have an opportunity to keep the football and make plays throwing.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of.
I know, man. I know, bro. I know.
Like
Trying, man. You definitely not want that.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on third and long from the 26. Wide receiver shows motion. Quarterback checking the play. Johnson wants to throw it. Quick strike complete. Still running at the 40. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down.
Well, offensive coordinators put in countless hours every week trying to formate and use different personnel groupings and shifts and motions to give their offense a success on third down. You can tell in this game, this offensive coordinator, he has put in the work this week.
They'll try the left side. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. He'll keep it himself.
That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. Ooh.
They were trying to set up the option, but the quarterback had no chance. Did you see the defensive tackle penetrate?
Get off of him. Get off him. We're going.
Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires on the move.
Catch that. Catch that, you motherfucker, you. Catch that. Catch that. I didn't. Possession. Catch that, motherfucker. Catch that. Catch that. You the best receiver on the team, fam.
The Commodores line up to punt it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. They knock him down behind the line, and the defense
He just
finishes
got done playing Army.
in style.
Run, but I got that shit together.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Back to throw, it's Sanders. Firing to the right, complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And the Buffaloes want to crank the tempo. These corners going to give these receivers some space. On third down, going up top. Using the quick game. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Looking to go up top on first down. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. Looking to throw on second down. Makes the catch. It's Horn. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Let's see what they find in the playbook for third and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires a bullet.
Yeah, had him back there shuffling feet.
Going the other way, and he's got room. He goes out of bounds, but he's jumped down himself.
They had to shuffle feet. You have to get that ball out of there. Good game.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. And now when you
Like, I just be picking weak-ass teams and just be beat like today with Vanderbilt. Basic football. Okay, clip him. Yeah, get off him.
Just run the football. Lead the clock. Let the big uglies up
Much.
front get some push and ball security.
Get
David.
the
That's
ball.
what
It's like most online players don't even like running the ball. It's like, look, man, if I'm going to play you,
If they want to load the box, don't be afraid to take a shot.
yeah, I got to run this ball.
halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short.
It's about frame rates and shit.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
Oh, yeah. So I use hardline. Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
Well, they're able to
I
get a
don't play
field
enough
goal here.
online
Puts
gaming.
up on the
So
board.
I just started
No
playing
interceptions.
online
We've
really.
seen the
Like I'll
offense
get on
have
it
a little
every
bit more
now and then, but I play with
possession,
my
a little
partners
bit
in the
more
league and shit.
opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. I know the situation looks bleak, but have we nothing if we don't have hope, David?
Amen. I mean, keep hope alive. Pitch this pill around. Use every second you got. Make this game, Palmer, as close as you possibly can.
Crazier things have happened in college football, man. Let's just go find out. Let's find out where the playmakers are lined up and see if they can make something positive happen.
Corners are going to bail. Dropping back, it's Sanders. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Nigga talk
Running
about
back on
motherfucking
this
frame rate, nigga.
probably
Belt to
falls
ass. Shut the fuck
precisely
up.
into the definition
Thicky
of
nigga.
a trap game.
What for these niggas with motherfucking Vanderbilt? These niggas is weak as fuck, dude. Alright, so now we just gotta close the deal. Now we're in the playoff. Now I can play with a real team.
Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see the number 23 team in the country, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on the fourth-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
Did he quit already though? I should fuck around and play with Vanderbilt. If I got him there. He came a month earlier.
Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 4th-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ballard. That gamble did not pay off. Down at the 12-yard line. A first down for the offense. They go to the ground. Picks his way ahead. He'll get 5 out to the 17-yard line. Well, guys, bowl season is here. Always fun to get these non-traditional matchups that you don't see regularly. What do you guys remember about playing in a bowl?
I think you remember all the moments throughout the season, throughout your career, and then it's the last time that you ever get these group of individuals together. You say goodbye to so many people, and it's kind of bittersweet, but always fun, Jesse, to dance with your boys one last time. But another thing, too, I love the swag bags, personally. I love getting the gifts.
Yeah, I mean, to me, David, really, it was thinking about the tradition and history of these bowl games. I think that's one of the best things about college football. We're in an era today where bowl games don't matter as much as they did back when you and I played, but it was special to take the field with your guys one more time, but playing in games that had so much history. Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Give to the single back. Bowls his way forward. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
Now, that's what you try to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
After the 3 yards pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Buckeyes heading quickly to the line. Trying to impose their will with the run. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. This move just oozes confidence, going for it on 4th down from their own side of the field. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On 4th down, going to the air. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground.
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation early in the game. We're going to see a few of these as the game goes on, but with the defense getting that stop on 4th down in their opponent territory, take a shot in this sudden change situation, see if they can catch the defense now.
He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. Line getting set on second down. Looking to throw, it's back. Got his man quickly.
What kind of shitty angle was that, dude?
Can anyone catch him? Touchdown Bulldogs! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land. When that receiver got free, it was
That was the shittiest angle I've ever seen.
Nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you can add my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
what kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive.
Stick it to my guns. Stupid.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
On second down, just keeps firing. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Backed up in their own end, a quick hitter might work. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. Fourth down, baby.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. On fourth down, trying to find his man. And that ball's incomplete on fourth down, but wait just a second. There is
do
a
that,
flag,
my
and this
nigga.
is a big call. This
Should've
offense has
scored.
a 1st and 10. They are flat bailed out by the defensive penalty. They think there's room to run to the right here. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter.
This is about playing this complete. I feel like I can beat this to beat everybody with fucking Vanderbilt.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. They'll run it to the right side. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down.
That's a really nice run right there. One of the things I love about him, he runs with such physicality and with the toughness. Do you think Woody Hayes, the great Ohio State coach, would have loved to have this guy in his backfield? His running style just marries so well with that. When you think about Ohio State and their tradition at running back, right? With all the athletes they've had throughout the decades, this guy was meant to play in the shoe.
He locked up and held on to bring him down. David, given the fact that you are a devoted helmet head, I'm not sure that you're aware there are a lot of other festivities around the bowl game. Did you ever experience any of that?
Of course I'm a helmet head. Yeah, spot on. Agree with that. But here's the thing. We did a meat-eating contest at the Outback Bowl my senior year. Which squad could eat more steak from Outback? It Dallas, absolutely amazing. So I experienced that in all of its glory.
Caught in the backfield, it's Ibuka. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Got it, looking for the first down. At the 45, on its way. Running toward the tape. Big gain on that one as he stepped out of bounds with a first down.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
Movement here from the tight end. Gonna run it. It's Judkins. Fights off a defender. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
This defense really is on their heels. They've been on the field now for a long time on this drive, and they're just getting pushed around at the point of attack up front like we saw in that last play.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Ibuka. Touchdown, Ohio State. Reeled it in and just made the house call.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the
These
second
hiding
half.
for the
An extra point
points.
away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. This passing game can continue to heat up. Look out in the second half.
Fair catch called for and made. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense jumps on it and they get that turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing, you've got guys swiping at it. You've got to have two hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense calm has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. They'll go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Quick quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Touchdown, Buckeyes! What a catch and run for 6.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown in the game.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute. You've got to lock in.
There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to throw, it's back. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Passes incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. One more snap coming before halftime. Going to the running game. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime. The Buckeyes will kick it off to start the second half. He'll call for the fair catch here. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. And they're trailing on the scoreboard right now, but they are very much in the mix to finish this season with a bowl win.
Yeah, and I think you look at bowl games, sometimes there's a little bit of rust in the first half. And that's what you talk about at halftime. Now, we get the ball, we're down. Let's go make a statement to start this second half. We're here, we're ready, we're going to do some damage.
And here's the thing. They're in this bowl game because they're explosive on offense. It takes only one play. There's still lots of football left to be played. If they get this confidence going, they get into a rhythm, watch out.
And I think you're seeing these guys in every offense now. These littler guys that they're so quick, it's hard to get a hand on them, run crisp routes. You can throw it short, you can throw it long, but they're just big-time playmakers. You've definitely seen an emphasis shift towards smaller wide receivers with some serious skill.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Picked off. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. Trying to pound their way forward.
Let's get Purdy out of the game.
To the 31.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. To the ground with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own. Unfortunately, ended up losing yards.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Quarterback will audible. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. That's caught. It's Judkins. And he's going to be just short of the 1st down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. And they're going to head out the lineup for a field goal. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. Splits the uprights. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger. They were able to get a field goal on board, and now they'll kick it away.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over, and while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stop follow and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
Georgia comes quickly to the line. Scanning the field, it's Beck. He's got the tight end. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Bulldogs getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Snagged on the outside, it's Lovett. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
On 2nd down, he'll fire. Forced out of the pocket. Trying to escape and get it himself. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. First down to start the drive after the break. He's going to pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose. And I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical. Because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. To the air. It's back. Moves away as he feels pressure. Trying to make magic with his feet. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down.
You're trailing in the 4th quarter. It's not just the other team, right? You're fighting against that clock. Nice heads-up play by the QB. He does a great job scrambling, getting the 1st down, and then stopping that clock.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity, because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks this quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to lose this game.
And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection. Nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
They're bringing heat. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Oh, he missed it. No good. Guys, that field goal could loom large. Missing an opportunity to get within a touchdown. We're still sitting on a 10-point game. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking.
Good game, homie. Just quit fast.